So straight into the 4-4-2 custom tactics for you guys. If you do want to see the other formations, let me know in the comments and we'll get right to them. I'll do it all in like one video and then you can set up the exact same as me. But anyways, let's get straight into the tactics. So a balance 35-70, pretty narrow to be fair on defense, but it's because if you think about it, the 4-4-2 is quite wide. So defensively, you do want to be a bit more narrow. 70 at depth, you know the vibes already. It's the same every time. The game really hasn't had patches recently, so the depth is 40 on old gen to adjust for how the defensive line naturally sits deeper on next gen. So that just kind of balances it out. Build up play with chilling with balanced and a direct passing. It's really just a meta this year. It's just how it is. On old gen, I do like the double balanced. That's kind of what I'm rocking. But on next gen, direct passing is by far the best chance creation method in the game. And I do think you're really missing out if you're not using that, unless you play extremely slow, and then it might be a bit too fast for you. With 35 as well, this basically gives your left and right mid a chance to actually get finesse shots off. If you don't really finesse with your left and right mid, you can definitely bump that width up wider to create more space in the middle, kind of drag that defense out. So if you guys are not finessing, I would just go ahead with the 50 width on offense personally, but as I like my finesses, I have the width at 35. Pleasant box 7, just get a good few people up there, even though the center mids are still going to be kind of far back. Corners free kicks just on 2 and 2. That's how I line up in game. Pretty self-explanatory. Vic here doesn't work the best at striker. I do think he's a lot better at cam, but for this, that's just kind of how I had to go based on the other players I had. You know, you can always mix and match to fit your team. Strikers, just chilling both them on absolutely nothing. You can have one on getting behind. I used to have Mbappe on getting behind, but now I just like to pass it between them because there's no cam. I feel like sometimes I don't really have an option if Mbappe's on getting behind, and if he's kind of marked or he runs offside, then it's a bit of an issue. On the right and left mid, we have come back on defense, cut inside, obviously, once again, talking about those finesses. Getting to the box for cross is kind of more relevant when you're swinging it from one wide mid to the other, because the back post cross is sometimes on, and if you don't have that instruction on, rarely will they make that run. So you're just missing out on goals, really, by not having that on, so make sure you have that on. Here, I don't use getting behind. Once again, I need the passing options. There's no real cam, and I do feel like without a cam, you can't really have too many people on getting behind, if any, and that's why I actually have none on getting behind. Here we have Cancelo. The main reason for staying on the edge of the box is because I have Pleasant box on 7, so I don't really want him getting into the box, but then also what that allows me to do is set him up for the finesse shots. So you can see there's quite a finesse shot heavy kind of tactics almost, because he does have good long shots and he has that 5-star weak foot, so whilst he is the right center mid, he can hit it on his left with a green finesse as well. So then over to the other center mid, just stay back, stay on the edge and come center. Now because he's on on the edge, and on stay back, he's never going to really get close to the box, but just in case he somehow gets up there, I do not want too many going in the box, so he is on stay on the edge. Just a little extra precaution, and then cover center, pretty easy, and then stay back while attacking on the fullbacks. Simple as. I also need to get rid of Edison. I need a better Premier League goalkeeper, so if you guys have any suggestions, please let me know. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, helps me out loads, and shares the video with other people, and subscribe if you're new so you can get more custom tactics.